Hello again, everyone. My name is Dale DuFay. Here's Mary the Magnificent. How you doing, Mary?
Doing good. Good morning, guys.
What's that? Oh, is that Chatty Patty?
We got a Chatty Patty here. They're saying good morning, everybody.
Yeah, they just got fed and everything.
Yes, they
And
did.
Crooked Tail. Did you see Crooked Tails this
Yep,
morning?
she was out there too.
Oh, wow.
They both came running.
Look at all those big logs over there. Where did those come from? They came from the back, didn't they?
What we did yesterday.
Those were back in the back of the trailer on the south end of the trailer forever, and they've been like driving me nuts. I was waiting for the landlord to come with his tractor to move them because he had like a grappling hook, but he never came. So
He's busy too.
yeah, so we just decided to do it ourselves. Now look at this. This is really nice. We still got a few wheelbarrows of stuff to get out of here, but it's just so much better back here. We're gonna let this turn into a lawn eventually that we mow, and if we ever get propane, this is where the propane tank goes. But this was like a catastrophe back here. We were like finally, because I left like ruts. We used the tractor to drag some of these big ones over, and then we rolled the smaller ones over.
And we ended up having to roll that one.
That big one, we dragged. The tractor could hardly handle it, so we mostly had to roll that one. It took three of us to roll it. But we look at the size of that thing. These are like half rotten too. So that one, these two came from the back there too. And then these. Look at all this. It was obviously cut down a large tree a long time ago, because these, like I said, have been rotting and decaying. Which, by the way, just for a note, if anybody ever gave you static for burning wood in a campfire or a fireplace or something and saying it's bad for the carbon emissions, this letting wood rot like this in the ground naturally actually emits more carbon than a firewood. So that's a good argument for somebody who's against that. But these things, look at it, this one's even got moss on it, but they look pretty cool standing back here, you know.
I put the bird feed on in a pile.
Yeah, this one Mary just puts the bird feed on it, because we can't have bird feeder houses because the raccoon gets into them.
Yep.
Here you can see our tracks from the tractors. How you doing, Patty? She's like rubbing my legs.
Be covered after the
But
next
boy, look at how
mow.
much nicer that looks. And then we're gonna get rid of that mulberry tree also. I'm gonna wait till the leaves fall off before I do that. But now that we got this cleared out here, we can cut that down. Because we didn't cut it down before, when we were cutting all these trees down that were in the forest. We didn't cut it because there was too much. Well, not only that, there was just too much obstruction here. You know, them logs were like laying here and rotting for who knows, right? Rotting here for who knows how long. And then we got all the tins. These are all the tins that were around the skirting of the trailer. We're going to obviously utilize them somehow. I had them laying here to kill all the grass and everything and weeds. Did you? She went up on the tree. She's being such a show off. You're such a show off. But yeah, this is a messy mulberry. But this is so nice to get this. It's just awesome to get this all cleaned up back here. I don't know if any of you recall how bad it was. I don't know if we did any or pointed it out in any of the videos, because it was so unsightly. But now it's just, you know.
Had a little tiny room to work
Just like not even 8 feet or 6 feet. Yeah, right. That's all it was there. And this was like a huge, mess here with weeds and vines.
And that was it.
Right.
It was enough for me to stand here.
Yeah. But now, I mean, once we got a few more wheelbarrow loads, we're going to get out of here and rake it up real nice and remove some of the bulbs that we can. And
trash in here to get out.
Yeah, look at all that. This is all just decomposing wood. But it was just so nice to get this out of here and cleaned up. I mean, like I said, we got a little more to do, but I know it really. You don't know what an accomplishment it was for Mary and I. It was like the last area in the yard.
Hard stuff to do.
Then we also noticed the timing here, like. In another few weeks, it'll be exactly a year we've been here. So if you look at the overall work that's been done here, I mean, when we moved in, this whole yard, as you recall, maybe, was just total trash, And just look at what Mary and I were able to do in less than a year. If we can do it, anybody can do it.
And this place was basically condemned.
It was on the verge of being condemned, yes. We found that out recently too. This township was literally on the verge of condemning this place. And then look at what Mary and I were able to do in less than a year. I mean, it's just phenomenal when you think about it.
Sooner, but we waited on the sticker. We had to wait on.
Yeah, we had to wait on inspections and stuff. So yeah, we would have gotten more done inside had things went like we were hoping. But even with that being said, it's absolutely remarkable the work that's been done in a year. In fact, let's walk out here to the street.
Yeah, we got one more thing to take care of down the road.
Yeah, we got to get rid of that birch tree that fell and knocked out the power, which again was so ironic because they just got done the day before clearing out all these trees for preventative reasons. And then here that birch down there, this is on our property. That's our tree. Fell right on these wires.
Very next day.
And broke that top T-bar on the post, the T-board. And then broke two of the wire. Both of them actually broke laying on the street. I just thought that was so ironic, you know. They just got done, but we got to do that. But the reason I'm coming out here is because when you turn and we go pan around, I mean, look at this place. I mean, a year ago it was a catastrophe. I'm not, you know, forgive me if I sound like we're bragging, but it's just. We're just so happy and proud of ourselves of what we were able to accomplish in less than a year. It's just really remarkable. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because basically, you know, if we can do it, anybody can do it, you know? So we're very, very happy. Usually we don't get that much traffic, and naturally a car's got to go by. But that's another thing we like about this place is because in H1, where we're staying, it's like a major state highway, Michigan Route 43, and it's just super intense traffic all the time. So, living here is just so much better.
I said loud, and looked what I picked up.
Oh
it
no!
Says loud.
See, that's what they call. They call
my
that.
God.
That's a synchronicity.
That's find a button that says loud.
I know. What are the odds of that? Oh, here comes the mail lady. We were just talking about there's our Saturday mail lady.
Good morning. Good morning.
She's like there's a regular one during the week. She's like the Saturday one. So, but we really like it here because of the peace and quiet. That's why we did so much work, and we're, you know, it's so rewarding. And we're very, very happy. Especially getting that back done was just a huge deal. Let's zoom in on Mary getting the mail. Here comes Mary getting the mail. Is it a bill?
It's not even ours.
It's not even ours. What do you know? That doesn't happen too often.
It's from friend of the court.
That doesn't happen too often. Usually they're ours.
Yeah, the other lady usually takes it. She knows it's not ours.
Yeah, the other one, yeah.
This was a young girl.
Right. So, but this is just almost a year. I think
They popped out the tiger lilies.
Yeah, the tiger lilies. Yeah, it was almost a year ago. August 7th that we actually first started working here, or that's when we found out we decided to get the place. We never dreamed it would take this much work. Had we known, we certainly never would have done it.
I know.
But once you get too deep into something, you got to complete it, you know. We don't want to stop and, you know, give up in the middle of it all. But we got our companions here, of course. So is there anything else you want to say, Mary, before?
I want to say I love you guys, and you guys are so wonderful. Thank you for your wonderful comments, and thank you for your donations. I put the links in my description box, PayPal and Cash App. And Cash App doesn't charge. I'm not sure about PayPal. But I love you guys, and you guys have a wonderful weekend and stay out of this heat that's being
I know. We're
insane.
Supposed to be in the 90s here pretty soon next week. It's been several weeks since it's been the 90s here. So with that, we thank you for watching, and we'll talk at you later. Love you.